Hi guys, so you see in front of me is a giant tote. Here's how big it is. It is quite dirty because it's been in storage for several years in the garage. But it is full of toys and stuffed animals that I have kept for years. So I'm not 100% certain what all's in here, and I may not even release this video now that I'm filming it, but I guess most of this stuff would be considered vintage because I'm older, so my childhood was vintage. It may not all be toys. I may end up getting rid of some of it, and I may use my vacuum sealer to suck a lot of this stuff down, suck all the air out of the toys so that I can get rid of this tote, because this tote is taking up a lot of room. So without further ado, let's see what's in here. Alright, so yes, we have toys. So this is one of those bags that has the vacuum thing on it, and obviously it didn't work. But they are all together, so I got this. Looks like there's another one down there that's still packed. Here's some other things. Alright, let's just start with this, because I have a feeling if there's anything I can get rid of, it's probably going to be in this bag. So right here we have a Hello Kitty blanket. Still in the wrapper, so obviously I really liked that. I may take that out and just throw it on my chair, or I may donate it to the animal shelter. Armadillo, because I live in Texas. He is a Russ. I don't know, it says American Wego. I thought it was Russ. Made in Korea. I don't have a date. Oh wait, it does. I think that says, oh no, that's not a date, because I think this is 1968, so yeah, that's probably not it. Alright, so we have an armadillo. Doesn't smell too weird. We have a cow. I do remember this cow. I don't remember where I got her from, but she has toe beans. Cows don't have toe beans. Her nose is kind of gross. I wonder if that's something on, because it's like a different material. So I wonder if that's something on there, or if that is from it aging. Oh, I cut the tag off of her. I don't know why she has toe beans. Here's my Miss Piggy. I meant to look for Miss Piggy during the Muppet 70th, the Muppets turn 70 thing. She is quite filthy, and I know most of that is from being stored, but also she's from well, it says 1985. I don't know that I necessarily got her in 1985, but she definitely needs a good wash. She won't be going anywhere. Her hair feels really gross. It's like Barbie hair, but old. This bear is a gunned bear. Let's see. It says 1987, so I know that's not right, because I'm pretty sure there should be another bear that looks very similar to this. He must be in the other bag. But there's two of these bears. This one I am pretty sure is the one I got at the Bobby Bear Trap when I went to Nashville with my grandma. So there's his little gun tag. And the Bobby Bear is a country singer, writer, and he played off his name, and they have a lot of bear themed things in his gift shop studio. So there we go. This is like a beanbag kind of thing, and this is fairly new. It doesn't have a tag on it, but I'm pretty sure this came from probably a cheesy gift shop or Dollar General or something, but he's just like a beanbag bear or beanbag bunny with a carrot. He's a little lopsided. This I made. So I made this rabbit. Now this rabbit is not even. You can see the black strings under here. He's got a hole right there. But I made this rabbit in 7th grade home ec. I picked the pattern, and we had to pay for the pattern and the fabric and everything. So this is like a cotton fabric, and then this is felt. The ears are felt. I then took this pattern, and I went to Walmart, and I got more fabric, and I made 2 more. My 2 youngest cousins each had daughters that were, I think they're like 6 months difference, maybe less. And at the time, they would have been pretty young, maybe 1 or 2, I think. And so I made them each a bunny. And I don't know that toddlers appreciate things, but I thought it was pretty special. And so I still have mine. I really love mooses, and so that's why reindeers, mooses, I call them all the same thing, so that's why I have him. This is Skating Friends. He came from Walmart, and he was $6.97. So he's probably a little older if he was only $6.97. There's no date on here. He still has his UPC. He's got some bean bags in his butt to make him sit. Everything in here is a little wonky because it was, you know, sucked up. But sorry about all the noise. This bag is very noisy. Then I have Minnie Mouse, and she is also a little dirty and very crinkled up. She came from Disney World. She's got her little kimono on. My grandma took me to Disney World when I was 10 or 11. And this was my big purchase at Disney World. Was this Minnie Mouse. I'm sure she was quite expensive even then. See if there's a tag on her booty. Nope, no tag. But she's quite filthy. All of this stuff is filthy because it was, you know, not only in here, but before that it was just on my shelves and on my wall and lots of different travels. So yeah, she's a little dirty. So she's about 35 years old. The bunny rabbit is probably not quite that old, maybe 30 years old. Here is a baby Looney Tunes from Six Flags. Pretty sure I got this when my 7th grade or 8th grade class went to, nope. I did not, because this is copyright 1997. So I probably got this when my husband and I went to Fiesta, Texas, because Fiesta, Texas was owned by Six Flags. But just a baby bugs. If you are someone who was a child in the 80s, you've probably seen these. These I don't know what they called them, like shelf sitters or whatever. They have really long floppy limbs, and sometimes most of them were clowns or harlequins. Mine's a bunny, but it still has kind of the clown clothes and the jingle bells. It's handmade. It has a clue on it. Handmade by someone, probably somebody, some little old lady, somebody's grandma. This was probably bought for me at a church bazaar or Christmas show or something. My granny, who was my grandma's sister, bought this for me. I'm pretty sure she bought my sister's one too, but they probably don't still have theirs. This is probably at least 30 years old. No, probably closer to 35 years old also. Open Season. I don't remember when that movie came out, but here's Smelly It. This says 2006. Another very squished bear. It doesn't say. It's just a generic bear. Christmas bear. A lot of these my husband probably brought for me, honestly. This is a Gund, 1992. I really was into cows for quite a while, and I guess whoever this artist is must have been a pretty well-known artist. To Sandra Boynton to do something with Gund. It has a little udder. Here's another cow. This is like a Valentine's cow, I guess. So my husband probably bought me this one. This one, I don't know if you can see how shiny it is. It's very soft. This one doesn't say. Yeah, it has a barcode though, so. This definitely came from my husband. $5, Devil Bear with Cape. 2009, Walmart. Yep. Another cow. This one's got beans in it. It's wearing a cat collar. I think how old this tag is. The tag was probably originally white. Oh yeah, see? I'm your floppy friend, Clarabelle. I need 3 servings of love a day. Please remove this tag. So there's where the price tag was, but this yellowing is from my mom smoking. I know it is. So she doesn't have anything else on her, but she's full of beans. I don't know why she's wearing a cat collar. She's quite old. She's pre-marriage, so. Oh, that's the end of that bag. Let's see. Alice in Wonderland. I love Alice in Wonderland. I don't know why I have a hairbrush and it has bug stuff in it. But Alice in Wonderland. This may have come, I bought like a promo thing for a book series that was loosely based on Alice in Wonderland, and I have earrings and playing cards and stuff, so this may have come with that. If you, once again, were a child of the 80s, you had mini backpacks. Here's mine. Winnie the Pooh. Here's Winnie. Tigger was my boy. Let's see. I bet you this thing is full of stuff. That's pretty gross. Oh, it's full of Tigger stuff. Okay, let's see. So here's the Tigger wallet. Just your standard 80s wallet. It's made out of that material that... Oh, and here's the matching coin purse. This, I believe my grandma got me in Mexico. It's leather. It is very, very touristy. I think I used it for a long time though. It is definitely dried out and cracking. Tigger Pez. Another Tigger keychain. This one has a little zip in the back. You don't see Tigger stuff anymore like you used to. I really wish more of this stuff had dates on it. I know I've had this Tigger stuff forever though. Here's another Tigger keychain. This is one of those rubber ones. This is my applause. You can tell I used it. It's filthy. And then here's one. This one I think I actually got at Disney World when I went. It doesn't say a date, but I'm pretty sure I got this. I got one of these two, if not both of them, at Disney World. But that's all that's in there. We're just going to pile all this back in here. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna. I didn't realize there was actually so much stuff in here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this stuff. There should be 3 of these. So when I was a kid, and I think you still can, you would go to the craft store and they would have these big pieces of fabric that were printed, and then you would cut it out and sew it. So I have these 2 little dolls, and they're wearing like Christmas pajamas. It's a mom and dad. All this stuff is so dirty just from being in storage. There's a mom and dad. There should be 2 babies, or at least 1 baby. Oh, here's baby. So here's mommy and daddy and baby. And then I think there's another baby that doesn't technically match this set, but I always kept them with them. I don't see the other baby. Hopefully we'll find the other baby. Here is my little purse that I carried forever when I was a little girl. And when I say little girl, I say probably 2 or 3. It's obviously worse for wear, but this is over 40 years old. Oh, here's some cross stitch. Oh. These are cross stitches my sister did. I don't know why I have them, but they can go in my cross stitch thing. Is that the back? Nope, that's the front. Okay, well. So there we go. Those can go in my cross stitch box. I don't know how long this video is going to be, y'all, because I don't know what all's in here. This is, honestly, I have no idea what this is. It's knitted, and I'm sure it was knitted by my other sister. It's probably supposed to have a picture on it, but I don't know what it is. Some Coco Pelli towels that they made me when I first got married. They put the Coco Pelli on and this on the towels for me. I've never used them. This one kind of looks like it was used, but I'm pretty sure I never used them. My Pet Monster. I keep seeing him show up on the 80s. Actually, he's called a Cuddly Ugly. But all those 80s groups on Facebook, I keep seeing the My Pet Monsters show up. Here's my Kissing Kittens nightgown. This nightgown is probably at least 40 years old. I don't know why I still have it. It's really gross. I think at one point I thought about making it into a pillow or a tote bag, but here it is. Really grody. Here is my these are my aprons from when I left Home Depot. I wonder which store this was. Oh, this is when I left the Kyle Home Depot. I was there for 7 years. Oh gosh. Let's see. I'm trying to look at names. DC. Anita. Okay, this is when I left Pearland. This is when I left the last time. This is when I left Home Depot for the last time. They're all tangled up. Let's see. Oh, this was my custom painted one when I left. My friend had one painted for me. So it says 14 because I was there 14 and a half years. Doctor Who. It's got a cat print and a dog print. And then art supplies. I wonder if there's any Home Depot employees who still, like ex-employees who still have theirs. I have another one also that's just a piece of one. That was my Grumpy Cat one. Which one is this? Violet, Mandy, Amber, Marie, Nancy. Yeah, I have no idea. Amber, West, Heather. Ruthie. Oh, this was Porter. Ruthie. So this is Porter. That was right before I went to Pearland. Oh, here's the Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty wallet that goes with my Hello Kitty bag. I never really used the wallet, but I have a matching bag for this. Here's another wallet. It's Kitty Cat. I remember when these Snap wallets got real popular. My mom had so many of them, and they were so just dorky and dumb. And I think I'm gonna be a big girl and I'm gonna throw this one away. Alright, so this little bag, this is something else that was bought for me at an antique store, a knick-knack show or something, but there's something in here. Oh. I'll have to put these. I have another tote over there that is full of Garfield stuff. So, and these say pause, so these are official Garfield. No telling where these came from, but they're salt and pepper shakers. So I'm just gonna set those over here. But here's this little bag. I know this is pushing 40 years old because I remember getting it after my sisters were born, and they'll be 40 next year. It's just a little bag for a little girl. This bag also probably from a craft show or something, but I've had this one for a long time. This one's very well made. Like, that one's good, but this one is like professional. Like, the lady that made this did an amazing job. This little book here was handmade for me, well, for my mom, and was given to her at her baby shower. And so was this little teddy, or this little kitty. So this kitty is a Softiform by Soft Skin. And this is not the original elastic, but this elastic, you would put the baby bottle in here and prop it up next to the baby so the baby could have their little bottle and you didn't have to hold them. Now you can see how worn this kitty cat is. I guess that was probably close to her original color right there, where she's been kind of squished all these years. But this is the first two toys that ever existed in my life. So these are over 46 years old. And if you look at this foam that's coming out of her, this is like the foam we put in pillows now, like in cushions, like on your couch. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be giving her a bath. If I do, it'll be in the sink. But this little quiet book, so I'm assuming this was probably drawn on here with Sharpie. We're missing one balloon, but these have snaps. Something you would never give a baby now. We're also missing the train cars. I'm sure at some point my sisters are probably the reason that some of these pieces are missing. But this little thing is torn, but there used to be a shoelace in here. And then it still has the original button. And here's a ring. Put your little finger through. Some buttons. A little zipper. Oh. I was kind of hoping that maybe the extra pieces are in here, but they're not. Oh, there's a big ass safety pin in here though. Is there anything else in there? No. Doesn't feel like it. No, I don't think there's anything else. Alright, that zipper's not gonna unzip. And then here's a little button. This felt held up better than the other one. And these two, this flower, that flower doesn't come off, but this flower does. Then peekaboo. And the bunny. The bunny doesn't come off either, but he kind of goes back and forth. Alright, what is this? Oh. Oh wow, the top one is printed, y'all. I printed this on a color printer. I think that's the very first ever Garfield cartoon that was printed, because Garfield came out in June of 1978. And then here's some other cartoons. So I'm gonna put this aside. It may end up in a junk journal. Oh, here's the other kitty. So you can see this baby kitty doesn't match. It's from a different pattern, a different set. It's not as well made. It looks like it has mold. But I've always had this kitty with these because it was similar. And we're going to put this aside and this aside. So I did grow up in the South. I have a lot of flags. I think this is a Texas flag. This is a Texas flag. I went to a high school that still used the Confederate flag at the time. They don't now. They did at the time. Here's this little frog. How old is this little frog? This little frog's pretty old too. He's also a Russ. It doesn't say, but I know I've had this frog for a while. He's got beans too. Okay, so let's pick this up. Oh, nothing really gross is in here. Alright. Oh, that's the bottom. This one is actually still packed pretty well. I really do think I need to get rid of a lot of these stuffed animals. Alright, so here's another reindeer. I've had this one for quite a while as well. This is a Hallmark. And I'm pretty sure it says it was $3.50. So, if you know anything about Hallmark, you can't hardly get a Hallmark card for $3.50. So he's probably pretty old. Alright, here's the other bear. Oh my gosh. So here's the other bear I was talking about. This bear it looks very similar, but is not a Gund or anything. I got this bear when I went to Waco, actually, with my sophomore year, junior year. Lord, I don't even remember. Junior year theater group. We went to a high school theater convention. Basically, it was junior high, high school, college convention. And the hotel we were at, you could go underneath, and then there was a bunch of shopping. And I got this bear. He definitely needs a fluff. Here's another reindeer. This one is not as old. I'm pretty sure my husband got me this one. A little chicken. Chicken is also not very old. He's from Walmart. Another reindeer with angel wings, definitely from Walmart because it says holiday time. So that's been a few years ago. Walmart's logo, $2.97. Another reindeer. This one's a Bean Pals. There's a whole dollar. That one says $1.97 on it as well. It feels kind of weird. It's very shiny. It feels kind of weird. Another reindeer. To Keisha from Mindy and Shelly. So my sister's got me this one. Probably for Christmas one year. He's got beans. He's also got just regular fluff in him. Yet another reindeer. This one has beans as well. Yeah, this one doesn't have it, just the regular tag. Yeah, so just another smooshed reindeer. Yet another reindeer. This one's a bean reindeer as well, but not a beanie baby. It is a Zangean. I don't know. Just reindeer. Here's a heart puppy. Probably also from Walmart because it has a barcode on its butt. Yep. Marketed by Walmart. Probably came from my husband since it is a Valentine's. This dragon came from the carnival. Every year we used to go camping. I went this last year. My husband didn't go. As a family, my family's been at every one of the reunions. And my husband used to be quite a drinker. And because it's your vacation, you know, you do whatever you want. So everybody was really drunk. Except for me. I went to bed. And he came and I had won this at the carnival. So I was curled up with it asleep. And it was like, my back was to the door of the tent and he was sitting up like this, like kind of looking over me. And my husband walked in, he said he saw it and went, "What the fuck is that?" Oh well, it's on her side. I'll let her deal with it, and just went to sleep. Alright, so this is Boku. From Southwest Texas State University, which is now called Texas State University because they wanted to move up in the football rankings. So when they decided they were going to change the name, as an alumni, I voted against it, but obviously I didn't win. All of the Walmart there and all the bookstores put everything that said Southwest Texas on clearance. So my dad bought me this. He's made out of like windsuit material, and then he's got his little cotton t-shirt on and his little spirit sweatband thing. But I've honestly just kept him because my dad gave him to me, because I don't like him. His feet are hard. He's supposed to stand up. I think he does stand up, but I don't have any use for him. I don't like him. Oh, here's my own personal Hedwig. She's actually a puppet. And there's a stick inside her so you can turn her head. Freshman year, me and two of my friends put on a puppet show for our English class. It was our project. So we had to write a story, and then we had to write the play and then act it out. So we did puppet show. So here is my puppet. Basically, I have my own head wig. I need to fluff her up a little bit. I remember, because puppets are very expensive. Even as simple as this one was, I still think, well, that was probably $95. So I think she was probably almost $30 in $95. So I can only imagine how much she would be now. Then we got a Love Bear. And also from Walmart. He's very soft. Okay. Oh, look. Little jerk face himself. From Over the Hedge. What is his name? This is a Cole's Cares. Gosh, I don't remember what his name is. Reggie? That doesn't sound right. I don't know. But he's from Over the Hedge. He's a Cole's Cares. Alright, now we're getting into the old bears. So these bears you can hear. These bears are from the carnival. And this one has a very floppy head. I don't know if there's going to be a way to fluff these up or not. But these are from when I was a little kid. So these are probably 40 years old too. So there's that floppy bear. There's this dog. And you can hear what kind of stuffing is in them. But my parents were really good friends with some people who owned a carnival. And so I got like some of the better toys all the time. This one, I wonder if it still works. This one has a music box in it. You can see he's very well loved. He still has the tag, like the holder. I'm almost scared to put this in the dryer because I don't want to ruin the music box. Oh my gosh. Come out of there, bro. Alright, this one is definitely from my husband. I think this is one of our first Valentines together. This is from, he's the Good Time Gang. But he's got his little cuffs, he's got his jacket, and his little wife beater. He's a Dandy, actually, which is a pretty good brand. But yeah, he's stinky. But he's just a monkey. Alright. I'm going to throw all these back in here as best I can. I really do need to get rid of a lot of these. And I honestly don't think my husband will be upset if I get rid of some of the ones he gave me. I'll probably be glad to get rid of this box. Okay. So now, sorry, my hair's in my mouth. I'm filthy. Let's see what's in here. So we got this thing. Oops. Oh. And you click this and it flattens them out. know what the point of this was. Most of the thing on the back is just a little game by Tomy. The Tomy Pocket Games. Had this forever. I've had this little chicken forever. I wonder if it still makes noise. No. Ugh. See, it has a little thing in the bottom. It used to. You would shake it up and down and it would cheep, 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 cheep. But yeah. It isn't cheep, cheep anymore. It's very filthy and very gross. A little Halloween kitty. I think it's actually an ornament. Probably also came from like a little craft market or something. My belt buckle that I wore when I used to think I was cool. Very cheap belt buckle. That for some reason. A glowworm. I wonder if it still glows. I can't tell. This little Holly Hobby style doll. She used to have a bell in the bottom and I took it out. But I've had her forever and ever. I don't even like Holly Hobby. I never really have. I've been looking for this cup for a while. So this is from Pioneer Town. They are now just 7A Ranch Resort. It got bought about 5 years ago, I think. And luckily, the people that bought it were somewhat local, so they kept most of it. But I don't know. I don't remember when I got this cup. It does say made in Hong Kong, which doesn't surprise me. It's sometime in the 80s because we used to go every year when we were at Camp Ben. And then this little egg I painted in 5th or 6th grade. One of the teachers was doing these with her class, and because my grandma was the librarian and I had to stay after with her every day, the teachers would let me go in their rooms and do various activities, and one of them was to do this egg. Okay, this one looks like more modern type stuff, maybe. There's a lot of random stuff in here, though. So this little thing that was painted for me, my dad bought all 3 of us one of these. You can tell we pried them off the doors and put them back on the doors several times. These are some more pins from Home Depot. So there's a Thomasville pin. Moose keychain. See if I can make some room on my desk up here to set this stuff down. A really old unicorn keychain. I really liked putting my name on my stuff when I was a kid. An old skeleton key. It probably fits the buffet that's at my parents' house. And then just a little rose. I was a weird kid, so Lord only knows where some of this stuff came from. That is disgusting. It's a pick from a cupcake, but I didn't wash it very well. Okay. This is probably actually a cigarette case, and it has a needle in it. But I think I used to use it as a wallet. I don't know why this giant needle's in here. I did see a card with more needles. So right now we're going to set this aside. When we come to those other needles, we'll put those in there too. This tiny little beanbag elephant, had that forever. It's a little weird looking, but you know. And then this little mouse was supposed to go on a pencil. He's like a little hugger. Also had him for a really long time. I thought I had thrown these away. But apparently I missed one. So there's more pieces in here. These are little lamps. I'm thinking this was probably a junk drawer that I just pulled everything out of. Everybody remember these keychains? They still sell stuff like this at Five Below. A star ring. This was probably on a cupcake as well. Here is my high school tassel, 1997. A button from Doctor Who. It's very, all this stuff is like sticking together. Kids Workshop, Feeding America. Oh, Feeding America is has a magnet, that's why. Tony Stewart. My Health Matters. Most of these I'll probably throw away. Like this one is Thomasville cabinets. Nobody wants that. Feeding America. There's a lady I worked with at Walmart who collects pins, so I'll probably give her some of these that aren't quite so weird. Like Kids Workshop, she probably doesn't want that. She probably doesn't want My Health Matters. Tiny little Coors Light keychain that's actually a bottle opener. Another Kids Workshop one that I never took out of the bag. Oop. This one is just Texas. I'll be keeping that one. It says Fort Worth. I don't know what that is. Some more pins. Like Alice, I try to believe in 3 impossible things before breakfast. I don't know why that looks like that. I think it's the paper. I think it's like supposed to look like that. My Homer Award. There's probably a bunch of those in there. Here's a Tony Stewart. I may look and see if those Tony Stewart ones are worth anything before I give them away. A watering can keychain that is like falling apart. As you can see, a lot of this stuff is gonna go in the trash. Kennedy Space Center, Houston. I've never actually been there. Somebody got me a pin from there though. The little girl from, gosh, Minions. Another cupcake pick. Kitty. Oh, here's another little hurricane lamp. I honestly thought I threw those away. A frog bookmark. No idea. No freaking idea. It has a barcode on it. I don't know what it is. It's got something here that looks official. I don't know what TCB is. 1,000 stores. Associate of the Month. Kids Workshop. Minions. Oh, here's the piece of that one. Squirt. That's definitely from Cupcake. I think this one and the star one were from my last day cupcakes. But I am throwing a lot of this stuff away. Feet First, back injury prevention. There's 2 of these. Here it is. See these little pins? Their little bodies wobble. I've had those for a really long time. The Declaration of Independence when Home Depot sponsored it touring. Safety matters. College game day. If you don't want a sarcastic answer, don't ask a stupid question. A pencil. I have like a whole pile of pencils, but this one's insulation. Oh look, here's an old cross stitch. This is probably one of the first cross stitches I did. Oh, look how messy it is. Not that they look much better now, but it is very, very loose in there. I heart the Met. That's the Met team, which I think now they're called the MEA team, the Merchandising Execution Team. Random cat. Excellence Award. Wicked Step Scissors. I bought these because they were so cool, and they're still in the package. Like, I've never used them, and it says you have to wipe them off and blah blah blah. I bought them because they were cool, but I never even took them out of the package. Alright, let's see, there's more of these. Here's another one of the, I'm wondering if that's supposed to be in there, because now this one looks, I wonder if the glue did it. Because that really doesn't look right. I'm going to throw those away. Those are gross. Now, like, here's another one, too. I told you so. What is this one? Oh, here's another Kids Workshop. See, all these turned. Yeah, I've had that one for a while. It's Happy Bunny by Jim Benton. I'm surprised it doesn't have a date on it, but Happy Bunny's old. A squirrel. I think I've had that for quite a while. Plastic canvas bat one of us made. Oh, here's another bear. Oh, here we go. This goes with this. And I think they were perfume, so they're probably Avon. And I think I got them from my granny. I got this when we went to a fiber festival and sheep show. You'll notice I'm throwing a lot of stuff away. Oh, see, this one got ruined too. So it must just be something that happened to some of them. Because I think this was in my garage in Florida. This is a shoe horn. And it says Kenny Shoes. Educator Shoes. Distributors of Educator Shoes. I'm pretty sure Kenny Shoes was in Austin. Oh, look, here's a whole pile of these. I don't know why I kept these, because now I have no desire to keep them, but I kept them for some reason. Oh, look, here's another turtle. Halloween pin. This one was bought. It doesn't say. I can't. Layman, maybe? I was a member of some garden club. Actually, I have several of these. One die. Another Associate of the Month. Here's for getting perfect VOCs for a month. A cow. This one's not coming apart like the other one was. Oh, Graceland. Now look, see, this one did it too. Oh, here's my name tag when I was a student teaching. They used a magnet, which was cool because we had to dress up so then it didn't ruin your clothes. Harper Voyager, they're a publishing company. Choco Cat. This one says, oh, this one, what's this 5th anniversary? I have no idea. It just says 5th anniversary. Oh, that one's, might be Kuromi. Oh no, it's a skull and crossbones with hearts. Here's a teeny tiny die. Okay, oh no. I got stuff. Oh, it's just... Another pen that got ruined. There's a... It's like a little cat with like a fish on its head. Here's a Garfield magnet. I put that on my magnet board. Ooh. Another Home Depot pin. This one says Model Citizen, but it's also ruined. Here's a P keychain. Bear Premium Plus. And a necklace I made when my husband and I were dating. It's very ugly. A month of service. That's when Home Depot Associates volunteer. Another one of those. Another teeny die. A penguin. Yes, I'm throwing a lot of this stuff away because it's useless. Home refund. I own too much stuff. And the only way I'm going to not own too much stuff is to throw stuff away. Oh, that's when they switched to Joey Logano. Here we go. Here's where that needle goes. The needle that's in here. These were in my grandma's sewing kit when my dad gave it to me. And obviously I've never used them because I don't need upholstery needles, but also yikes. Look how rusted they are. I think I know what's in those boxes, so we'll just push those aside for now. There's another Joey Logano. My homework award that I got when I saw that the doors, that somebody had tried prying the doors open on the lumber end. Nobody else could seen it because I'm so short that I could see the bottom panel straight on, and nobody else could. Customer Service All-Star. This is 2014. I left in 2015. Alright, there's not much left in here. Oh, look. The 10th Doctor. This one didn't get ruined. This is my mom's dad's badge from when he was a sheriff's officer for Travis County. I don't know why it's just in this random bag of crap, but I have a feeling it's because I think this was a book. It's the only thing I can think of. I think it was a book. Another paper clip. I think this must have been like a like a junk box or a junk drawer. This I think I got from my grandma's brother. It is a bowling one though, so I don't really know. But I don't even know that I realized it was bowling. I just always liked the bear, and so that's why I still had it. Alright, here's another tiny little die. What is this? Oh, it's another bunny. I'll give her the bunny that's still in the bag. I think that's from the same book that the other one was from. I don't know what that was. That's the American Red Cross 3M car. I think that was probably a Doctor Who reference, but it's gross. Shaw flooring. Let's see if I can get all of these out of here in one swoop. Alright. That bag is torn, so we need a new bag anyway. So there's more of these tiny little dice. I don't know why we have so many of these little dice. Makita tools. Home Depot sponsored the Olympics. Progress lighting. My Home Depot 2-year service pin. A fire truck. I was a volunteer firefighter for a while. A lot of these because everybody liked me. Glidden paint. The Home Depot Sports Center. Home Depot sponsored the Olympics. This creepy clown pin I've had for a really long time. I don't know if this is real money or not. It feels plastic, but... And then last but not least, Joey Logano Rookie of the Year. So I may take all these Home Depot racing pins and try and put them on eBay. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. I don't know how long we've been going at this. This, I believe, is a crystal that you're supposed to hang in the window. And it was given to me by a friend's mom. Yes. So it's just this long, like, drop. And you can tell where it was attached. It's just a long drop crystal that you're supposed to hang in the window. And for a while I had it hanging, I think, at one place we lived, but I've had cats forever, so never hung it up. Stick that back in there. Okay, this says watches and necklaces. And it's not taped. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I haven't lived there in forever. This is a box that some checks came in that I bought. So let's see here. Fancy jewelry rolls here. I actually have a jewelry tower now. I could go hang these up. So this turtle actually has a matching ring, and it's like a little poison ring where the shell pops open. And then this one, I never thought this was gold, and I still don't, but it hasn't tarnished or anything, so it's just a simple little chain. I can go hang these on my jewelry tower thing now. This is probably the necklace my husband, yes. Okay, so my husband gave me this necklace our first year together. Our first Christmas. He gave me one our first Christmas and one Valentine's. Do you see how tiny those chains are? They're both very pretty, but look how delicate and tiny those chains are. Oh my gosh, y'all. I was always so scared to wear these because of how tiny those chains are. But I will hang them on my jewelry tower thing. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Oh, these were my sister's Mickey Mouse watches. They had matching ones, obviously, twins. The original bands. My mom worked at a furniture and jewelry store, so that's where these came from. They're Pulsar. That's kind of gross right there. These are very dried out. Now here's a charm bracelet that I got part of it from my grandma's brother. And then I added to it. So these GE charms were from his wife. She worked for General Electric, I believe. And so there's a 5, there's a 20, there's a 15. So there's a 5, a 20, and a 15. You'd think there would be a 10. Maybe they didn't give her one that year. But then I have a Tweety Bird that's missing a foot. Because I actually wore this for years. I have Taz, hearts, my initial, another heart. I'm not religious. I don't know why I wore Jesus, but I did. And then this big gaudy plastic light bulb looking thing. But I did wear this as a kid, or as a preteen. And then here's the other one I had. I made this one. I made this one, I think, look how tiny that is, y'all. That's the whole bracelet right there. I made this one for, I think I bought a kit. And it was for women's health, women's heart health. Because women are more likely to not know they need to see a doctor for a heart attack. Ooh. It fits, but it ain't going nowhere. Alright, let's see what else is in here. I do like this clasp though, that was very easy. I have an Elmo watch. Oh, it's so sticky. Oh, it's gross. Oh, that is so sticky. Ooh, it stinks. And then Winnie the Pooh. And the Great Muppet Caper. I wish these had dates on them. And then, oh, just a simple little bracelet with my initial on it. So these are gonna go on my jewelry thing. This stuff is gonna stay in here because it's gross. So that's just gonna stay in there. Alright, so that is everything that was in this giant tote. Let me see how long this video is. It is 1 hour and 9 minutes. So if you watched all the way to the end, thank you. I hope that you could actually see all of it, and have a great day.